Hello, Nigeria. Waiting they play. Waiting they play in Worry Pikin's voice. Waiting they play. I know say nothing they play. You understand? So guys, I am actually doing this video to encourage those of us that seems, depressed, seems disappointed, feel downcasted and really disappointed at the end of the whole result of the election, like them giving a mandate to someone else. And this has really made a lot of people, lots of Nigerians really disappointed, really discouraged. Some even they just feel like giving up. Some just feel maybe we are no longer going to vote again. In short, I'm done. I'm just done. Like, for this new Nigeria, it's not possible. We never get it right and all of that stuff. I am here to talk to you. And I want to tell you again, if you've watched my previous video, my YouTube channel, I said it before. Be happy, rejoice, celebrate, and be proud of yourself as a Nigerian at this time. Because yes, it is true, we have hustled and tried to, fight for a new Nigeria. We hope for a new Nigeria. And we were very much sure of it happening right away with this election. And I want to tell you that even though they give our mandate to somebody, trust me, we have started a new Nigeria already. A new Nigeria already has been born. A new Nigeria already has emerged. A new Nigeria already has been planted. And that is the election that just took place. The foundation, the real solid foundation of a new Nigeria has been completed and set up. In case you feel there is nothing to hope for no more, there is nothing to be happy for, in the new Nigeria is not possible, I am telling you now that we've laid the foundation of a new Nigeria already. We have planted a new Nigeria already. We have given birth to a new Nigeria already. Because in the history of Nigeria, and for all my life, for my 3-decade pluses I have existed, then grow to begin to understand fully as an adult the systematic way of election in my country, Nigeria. I am proud of Nigerian youths and everybody. And this is the first election that I see Nigerians really come out to vote. When I mean Nigerians, Papa, Mama, Pikin, youths, everybody came out to vote. They didn't stay at home and say my vote won't count. They didn't stay at home, collect 2,000 naira, 5,000 naira, and say their vote will not count and go about their normal business on the day of election. And a lot of you will bear witness of this thing I am saying now, because there are actually many of you, or many of us, that have never voted because we believe that the votes of Nigerians don't count. But for the first time in history, Nigerians, they voted. Because for the first time in a long while after our independence, we can actually produce or found a Nigerian that know what it is to be a man or men of integrity. They know what it is to be men of honor. They know what it is to be men of power and use this power aright and not abuse power. We found a men that know what the people want, ready to work for the people and not for their pockets. For the first time in the Nigerian history, that there was nothing like campaign with bag and rice every corners of Nigeria. There was nothing like campaign with groundnut oil, pepper, what have you, Maggi about in the streets of Nigeria, or in the names of campaigning for election. Nigerians, they came out, even sponsor part of it with them, with their own, with their own resources, because they were ready to vote. They were ready for a new Nigeria. In Nigeria, the first time, even some people got injured. They choose to go treat themselves, come back and vote, telling the evil system instigated or set up already by the evil ones that, look, we know what we want as a people. We might not have shown it for a very long time, but the truth is that we know what we wanted. We never actually have a picture and another a glimpse of it. That is why we've been calm, we've been still, and we've never really acted. But this time we know and we are acting. That is the new Nigeria that I've just started. A new Nigeria. I saw Nigerians ready to put their life on the line to defend their votes and defend the integrity they all stood or stand for as human beings with their right senses intact. A new Nigeria. The Nigerians portrayed themselves and showed their true color to the nations of the world of who truly Nigerians are. That we are men and women of integrity, even though we end up having bad heads as leaders. I am so proud of us again and again. And I say kudos to everybody. So don't go downcasted. Don't go feeling discouraged, saying, I'm not even going to vote on the governorship election. I'm not just going to come out anymore. In short, anything about new Nigeria, I am done. It's done and dusted. My sister, is a lie. We've just planted the seed. We just laid the foundation. We just give birth to a new Nigeria. Because, like you see what I just said, we've planted a seed. We've laid the foundation. We have given birth. We must give the child the time to grow. We must give the seed the time to germinate. We must allow the foundation to get solidified before we start putting the rest stones on top. I think the only thing this one is teaching us is that we must learn patience. Because remember that 10,000 in our eyes as human is like a day in the eyes of God. For those of you that think, this time I don't think God exists. This time I don't think God answers prayer. This time I don't think God will ever come to the rescue of Nigeria. So meaning we are just maybe in the first 10 years, which is just a day in the eyes of God. And God has 2 days to settle the case and finalize the issue of Nigeria. So what is the only thing I am asking? Let's learn patience, calmness, and keep watering the seed we have planted. And keep nurturing the child that we have birthed. So at the end, the Nigeria will come out beautiful and colorful. So you don't have a reason to be downcasted. And like I said again in my other video on my YouTube channel, we need to keep praying and allowing our prayers to ascend, because we have prayed to lay foundation, do every necessary thing. We need to keep praying and keep the fire burning for the watering, allowing it to grow, allowing it to bud and begin to grow flowers, then begin to bring forth seed, and then we're getting right for us to harvest. So you see that the process have not been completed. So we don't have any reason to be downcasted. There is certainly no reason to be downcasted. Clap for yourself, be happy, and be rest assured that nothing is going to make that mandate to remain where they took it. Because it is our mandate and we are getting it back. Yes, we are getting it back. It doesn't matter how long it takes. And it might not even take much time. But we certainly will get it back. Remember, no retreat, no surrender. So, until then, get up from that your, downcasted self into the real Nigerian spirit. Enjoy yourself, jubilate, be proud of yourself, be proud. If I tell you that I'm so proud, then even since morning that my husband broke the news, because my husband was actually the one that broke the news to me. I didn't even take it to be anything. I just went about my normal self, my normal life. And I'm just so relaxed and at peace. Because we have done something. History has been made already. At least we have told them that, look, you guys have been operating the way you felt for a very long time. But this is how we want things to play now. And we have given them a ice tip of how we want it. It shocked them, it choked them. Not be we, it shocked them. Because they never believed that Nigerians could actually come out to tell them that this is what we want, this is how we want it, and this is what we must get. They are as equally as surprised as they don't even they are not believing it themselves. So come on, relax. Trust the man that stood in the first place to say we must have a better Nigeria. They are working. At least their silence alone speaks volume. Even though Babadati has stand to speak up, Come on. We are Nigerians. We are Nigerians. We are special people. Unique, smart, intelligent, determined, and not, a people that can be done away with or toy with and just go like that. They let you go if they want to let you go. That is Nigerians that I know. Not because they are stupid, not because they are foolish, not because they don't know what they actually want, but because they just want to let go. And if they don't want to let go, you are wrong. You are wrong. And they'll make sure you get back and write it. Or they write it for you. So, come on now. Come on. I don't see any of them depressed again, oh. I don't see any of them they comment say, I don't vote again. I don't see any of them say I've lost hope, oh, there is never going to be a new Nigeria. I don't want to see them. I don't hear say, I'll just jackpot come away, come join me. Me when you want to come that Nigeria. Hey, I don't want to hear them again, oh. Una don't do better work finish. Una go clap for themselves. They happy. Una one can they cry for who? Cry for who actually? People wey no reach on sleepers. Yes now. Before uncle, you know. Now. They don't reach our sleepers. Because if they reach, they will behave themselves as such. But they not reach. That make they behave the way that they behave. Because you don't see any normal human being when naked, no clothes on, and he's not ashamed. It is only people that are no longer humans. You know, they are no longer normal. Now. That will be fully naked and they will not be ashamed. So, I end it there. Come on. Cheer up now. Waiting they sup. I beg, mona female. Mona just come out from that lukewarmness shell of mona come out to waiting. Nigerians like us. There I be oh. I don't want to hear them again oh. I beg until then. Peace. See you all in my next video. And I love you guys. Mwah.